Dan the Quick was a boy who lived in Jericho, Vermont. His Uncle Frank taught him to ride a horse and go anywhere he wants. When Dan grew up, he decided he'd be just like his Uncle Frank. He'd hunt him down and save the town, and he'd know just who to thank. Dan was in love with a woman who lived back in his own town. When Dan woke up one morning, he decided he'd go down. Dan went up to Bonnie's door and knocked on it 3 times. When he saw she'd gone along with Jack, he knew he'd been too timed.
Dan was not a smart man, but he always knew that he'd become a hero and he'd save me and you. He fell in love with Bonnie and he made up his mind to ask her to come west with him and leave Vermont behind. But Dan had competition in winning Bonnie's heart. Another man named Jack had gotten a head start. That morning the 2 lovers, hand in hand, they headed west. Then Dan came up to ask me to join him on his quest.
Dan the Quick gave chase to bring his Bonnie back to him. But Danny didn't count on being so incompetently dim. Before Dan got to Albany, he'd lost the lover's trail. He walked into the nearest saloon to have a sip of ale. Dan was 5 or 6 drinks in, Andres 3 or 4. Then Dan spotted Bonnie and Jack riding by outside the door. Dan stormed out and looked around, and he let out a roar. Andres stayed to pick up the tab and ordered just one more.
Me and Dan, we saddled up and rode all through the night, but we never caught up with them, trying as we might. We were too drunk to find them, too drunk to ride, but Dan refused to stop and rest, for he had too much pride. In the morning Dan was tired, I told him they were gone. He just sat there in silence, and then let out a yawn. We soon sat down and made camp to catch up on some sleep. When we woke up, we were surrounded by a herd of sheep.
Dan the Quick got to his feet and took a look around. In the distance was a man. Jack had just been found. Jack made no move to grab his gun, so Dan yelled out to him, "Give me back my Bonnie, or I'll tear you limb from limb." Getting no response from Jack, Dan prepared to have a duel. After this, no one would say that Dan was such a fool. He drew his gun and fired a shot at Bonnie's kidnapper. Dan took a bullet to his chest. His cowboy days were over.
Dan was not a smart man, but he always knew that he would die a hero and he'd save me and you. He fell in love with Bonnie and he made up his mind that he would always be with her, he'd not get left behind. He woke up with a hangover, he'd sleep out on a farm, and when we saw a scarecrow, he thought it meant him harm. He fired a shot which ricocheted and brought him to the ground, killed the greatest hero that I have ever found.